shoulder.
There you go.
Megan.
Beautiful.
Megan, to your right.
Megan.
Megan, a wave.
Megan, there we go.
Look at those eyes.
Let's smile one more time, Megan. Looking straight ahead.
Straight ahead,
Brandon,
straight
look it
ahead,
up.
straight ahead.
Brandon.
Right here.
Right here.
down the
Hey,
center.
Brandon.
Second row, Brandon, second row.
Brandon,
And then
tie
right down the
together.
center.
Guys,
looking back.
Brandon, together, same time.
Straight ahead.
Megan, Brandon.
Up
And then right down the center.
I
Look
need
at-
4 eyes, second row.
Rich.
And then right down the center here. Look right here. Thank you.
Then second row, Reed.
There we go.
Rich.
Reed, second row. Reed, second row.
Oh, that's cool.
One more time, right in front, right in
Swing
front.
left for her. There we go. Yes, sir.
Let's smile one more time.
Violet up top, Violet. Right up top.
Second row, Violet.
Violet.
And Violet on your right. Over your shoulder.
Violet, straight ahead.
Violet, to your
Looking
right.
up.
Violet, right in front. Hey guys, looking right.
You're right. You're right.
Keep that coming all the way to the right.
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey, look at that.
All right, Jeffrey, one more time right here.
Right here for Universal Social. Right here. And looking straight ahead.
And then right here.
On your right.
Gabrielle.
Straight ahead, eyes right here.
To your right. And keep that coming, Gabrielle, all the way to your right.
Ben, you got that?
Nice.
Big smile, Travis. There it is.
Right next to him.
And then let's get you to the right, starting to the right.
Hey, look
here.
at that.
Thank you, Scarlett. Right
Hey.
here. Then one more time to
Smile.
your right.
Hey, one more time.
And then Ben, right down, right next to her. Hold that for a couple more for me.
smile.
Thank you. All right, hold that smile.
One more right in front.
And eyes one more time right here. Thank you.
Second row, Chris. Second row.
Chris, right up top,
Chris, on
please.
your
Right
left.
here, Chris.
Hold that smile, Chris.
No, you. No.
Right, looking to the right, all of you. Awesome, thank you. Right.
Michael.
For Bad Boys.
Michael, one time, right back
Michael,
here.
looking up.
Here.
Guys, right in front of you.
So awkward.
And then one more like this.
Thank you so much.
And then one
Brad,
more time.
Cameron, right
And
here.
then the both of you right here in this one. Thank you so much.
Straight ahead.
On the center, all three of you right here. Thank you.
Brad, Cameron, and
Guys, all three looking back.
Down the center here. Well done. Thank you. One more time, right down the center. Right ahead.
Start over here and then move that
Michael. Brandon. Straight ahead. Right down the center. Right.
Fully just like put it in a cowboy boot.
I would love to go to a movie where it's a roller coaster ride, and that was the way we went into this, was hoping we could give the audience that. So when you say that, I love to hear that, because that was what we intended to do. It's such a hard thing to accomplish what Chris Landon did in this movie, because we really are in one location for much of the movie. And we want the audience, and that's why it's so pleasing to watch with an audience, to wonder who this person is. It's just going to be an adrenaline-filled laugh fest is really what I'm hoping for, because there are some good laughs in there too.
I really feel like it's a great ride. I mean, it's like a classic thriller, suspense thriller you don't see anymore, and it's contained. It's not relying on like cheap thrills and explosions and CGI. It's just two people talking and camera work and filmmaking, and it's amazing what Chris pulled off and our DP Mark Spicer, yeah, it's just it's a good ride. It's really just a classic Hitchcock, sort of like you said, Agatha Christie whodunit situation. And we add in the technological aspect of the phones and how that kind of rules everything, and everyone's accessible. And I think that people can really feel like the very real life impending terror of being so accessible, you know. I mean, it was made for the theater, you know. It really is an edge of your seat thriller, and there's just something about the collective experience. Like, people are starting to go to the movies more and more, and it just elevates everything when you can share it with other people. It really does.
Look, I think it's for, you know, younger people that love to use social media every day. I mean, I can't get off my phone. My fiance was like, "Why are you on TikTok on your way to the premiere in the car ride over?" And I was like, I don't know, like, I can't control it. So I think it's for all users of phones, which is hopefully a lot of people, I would think. Oh my God, I just hope there's a lot of yelling and laughing, and it's such a fun movie, and it feels like a theatrical experience, and I think that's what we wanted coming out of it. It's just people to have a great time and just go on this ride with us, and I think it accomplishes that. Violett, like, is put in this really terrifying situation where, you know, there's a million people that could be doing this, and she has to narrow that one person down throughout the entire movie, and I think she does a masterful job of that. She's so charming, she's so lovely, like, and she's so charismatic that I think you just want to go on this journey with her the entire time. You know, this is my first real movie, I would say, and to have this kind of reaction is really, it's very special for me, and to get to do it with my dad it's a dream come true. I mean, his first movie premiere was here, and now we get to be here together, so it's a very special moment for us.
Absolutely.
Definitely a lot of Hitchcock, a lot of De Palma, Wes Craven. I talk a lot about Red Eye because it's one of my faves. But yeah, it's a little bit of like everything. You're really in it, you're invested in these characters to start with. And so like, and then it just becomes this insane, nightmarish, stomach churning scenario, you know, and then the audience is just left guessing the entire way. Oh my God, bring everybody. You know what it is? It's a great date movie. It's a great girls' night movie. It's just sort of like, it kind of works for everybody.
It's thrilling and visually stunning. That's everything I've heard, is that it's just really knocks your socks off, especially seeing it in the cinema. So I'm so excited to have an old-fashioned thriller that you can take your friends to and just eat some popcorn and just enjoy being scared shitless. Can I say that? The critics have really liked it, which is pretty amazing for a thriller, for a genre film. Yeah, normally they reserve those scores for sort of documentaries or sad foreign films about death. But this is a fun American film about death. I just think Chris Landon is a genius. I just think there is nobody better at crafting a taut, thrilling, thankfully quite short piece of cinema. It sort of runs very tight at 90 minutes. I think we've been missing that for a while. So I'm really excited to share in the fun. It was fun because it's like this locked room mystery. There's something quite Agatha Christie about it. And the fact that we're all in this restaurant, and we shot it chronologically, as you know. We were in the same location for 4 weeks, and we shot the entire thing from Violett, Meghann showing up till the end. And so you really feel like you're in this sort of play, this site-specific piece of theatre. And it starts to feel kind of claustrophobic in a very interesting way. Yeah, it was very cool.
The response has been incredible. Ever since it premiered at South by Southwest, it's been just amazing. You're going to be on the edge of your seat. I had the privilege of seeing it with my mom about a month ago in London, and she looked at me afterwards and she was like, "You didn't warn me about anything." She literally was just sat there like, and I was like, "I don't know what you want me to tell you without spoiling the script." But you're just not going to know what is going to happen. Like, you're on the edge of your seat at every turn. Meghann is awesome. She carries the movie, and we are just guests in her scenes, and it was so amazing to watch, because obviously the way it was shot, and we're all in this one location for the majority of the movie. I basically got to watch her work the whole time, and obviously my interactions are essentially always with her, and that was just awesome. We had such a lovely bond. It was lovely. I'm actually going to see it on opening weekend in a cinema, so I'm going to see it firsthand with all of my girlfriends. But I think that there's going to be a lot of, there's going to be that, like, oh my god, no way, it's him, yeah, it's going to be like that.
I think it's surprisingly funny for such an intense movie, and it's really moving as well, because I think it really explores, what so many people go through when they put themselves out there in a blind date situation, and it's, usually hopefully doesn't go this badly, but it is a very scary thing to be vulnerable in that way with a stranger. Yes, sitting there eating that popcorn in this theater. I mean, that is what's so great about this movie too, is it's that type of movie. I feel like it's got that throwback to a 90s thriller in such a lovely way. I think because it's just across the board, from the leading performances to the brilliant script to Chris's direction to the way that it's been produced. I mean, I feel like they've just nailed it across the board. It just really, it's just kind of excellent. It's just the most entertaining, likable kind of thing. Well, I would certainly not do it as well as she does, but I would panic. I mean, I think if my phone died on a date, I'd probably panic. So I don't know. Getting scary drops, I think, would just really, I'd be out that window before the window even broke. But I would probably just beg for help. I would just run for help and crying like a baby.
Well, I think this movie has a little bit of everything, right? It's a thriller, but it's also kind of a romance. It starts off really rough, when we meet Violett. She's in an awful spot, and that's really hard to see, but it's so wonderful to see her journey through the film and the way she kind of becomes her own superhero. That was something that really attracted me to the script. I was so lucky because Landon is like the best at that. I mean, I was such a fan of all of his films before, and I think the thing that I loved, especially tonally, about Drop is that there was some comedy components to it, but also like some real peril and also like some camp that feels really good, and he is so good at sort of navigating all of those shifts in tone. So I felt like if I'm going to do it, and this is my first time in the genre, he's the safest hands to be in, and it was true. I think it's really a crowd film. I do, and I think that thrillers are, which is why everybody keeps going to the theaters to watch them. It's so special, like timelessly, that's been the case. But it's like everybody gets to react together, and you get to hear what other people's reactions are to things, and I just think that is such a unique experience for the genre. And so I think people will really, really enjoy being with other people when they watch this movie.
They can expect an amazing night in the theater, because this is why you go to the movies. This is one of those movies where, every 10 years, every 20 years, you do something where you go, oh, this is why I do it, where it changes your life, right? And so, like, the script was amazing, the cast was amazing, Chris is amazing, director, all the producers. I love everyone, the entire crew. So here we are. So what can you expect from this movie? You can expect a thrill ride, and you have to see it in the theater. And my wife and I have a motto. We say, don't bore us, get to the chorus. And you're not going to be bored in this thing. It is a roller coaster ride, as Chris says, and that's what you want to go to the theater for. This is a date movie. This is a bring your friends movie. And it's funny because, obviously I've been doing this for a very long time, but I've actually never felt as much excitement as I feel from my friends and peers, and even people I barely know. They're like, oh, I'm definitely going to, you're in that movie, I saw the trailer. Oh, my real estate agent is like, oh, I didn't know you were in that. I'm going, we've already bought tickets. So people are super excited about this movie, and they should be, and it won't disappoint. The incredible Meghann Fahy, who I've dreamed of working with from the moment I saw her in White Lotus 2. There's only 3 actors in my long career where I've gone, I have to work with them, and I've worked with all of them, Malcolm McDowell, Kevin McKidd, and Meghann Fahy. But I couldn't believe that this one happened so soon. I wanted to work with Malcolm McDowell when I was 16 years old. I didn't work with him until I was 40. But Meghann Fahy, I saw her in White Lotus too, and I don't know what it is. I was like, I have to work with that woman, and she was like so much as amazing as I expected her to be, and then some. What Violett's going through is she's been through some stuff, and now she's going out dating. And I mean, come on, to re-enter the dating pool and for all of this to go down is it's a little rough. But I'm a sweet guy. I'm there on a blind date too. So when we meet at the bar, we're just like two guys or two people out on their first blind date in a long time. It's very sweet.
It's crazy. I mean, I don't know that I've been a part of a movie that's gotten 90%. It premiered at 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. That is so incredible. And to know the people that have made it, like, it's so well deserved. It's so well deserved, and I'm really excited. Honestly, I think paranoia is the best way I can describe it. You are going to leave the theater not trusting your friends. Because of that paranoia factor, because you're looking around wondering who's done it, if you're sitting at home, it's a lot less scary. Whereas like in the theater, somebody could drop you a photo right then and there.